Okay, today I will continue talking about mindfulness and specifically the method of mindfulness that we are using in our therapy. So, um, you have two activity. The first is awareness, the second is focus. Both of them is very extremely important in the therapy. Um Mindfulness or awareness is when you are aware of the activity, when you are aware that you are focusing, or when you are aware that you are not focusing. So, focus in itself is not the same as awareness. When you only focus on the obsession, so you are focusing on the story, then if you know that you are focusing on the story, then you are mindful. If you are not knowing that you are completely focused, if you are not knowing that you are focusing on the story, then you are not mindful. So, um, mindfulness is that you are aware of doing something, not only focusing. Focusing, if an obsession comes, a noise or an obsession comes, OCD obsession or OCD noise, then you will focus on it because for a lot of reasons. Then you will focus on it. Then your attention will be grabbed. Your focus will be grabbed by the OCD obsession. Then you are not focusing. If you, after 1 second, 2 seconds of, after some time, you say to yourself, "Oh, I am focusing on the OCD obsession," then you are aware. Now you are mindful. Okay? Both of these are very important because this is why we have two distinct steps. The first step, relabeling, which will come later. I will explain that later, that we have four steps, sometimes three, sometimes two. The more you are advanced, the less are in fact the steps. But okay, let me now talk in general. In generally, you have four steps. The first step is that when you are relabeling. The second step is you are reframing. The third step, you are refocusing. The fourth step, you are revaluing. So the first step is about mindfulness. The third step is about refocusing or focusing. So this is why you have two distinct steps for the therapy. Okay. Uh, when deceptive brain messages um, came to you, focusing on them without awareness of what they are really are is what has gotten you in the problem until now. Because when you focus on the deceptive brain messages, then you are focusing on the story, then you are focusing on the content of the OCD. Uh, when you focus on the OCD obsession without realizing what is in reality this obsession is, then you get swallowed, you get absorbed, you get merged with the obsession, and then you enter the OCD world. Or if you enter the OCD world, it will be very difficult to get out of it. It is like touching an electricity bare wire, 230 volt. You touch it, even if you touch it a very small, very small touch, you will be grabbed by it. Okay, the same is precisely the same as with OCD. So you should. Okay, what is mindfulness? When you are, let us say, you are talking, or you are seeing television, or you are walking, then an obsession comes to you. It will grabs your attention. It will stays grabbing your attention until you are aware that your attention is grabbed by the OCD. At this moment, then you are mindful. You are aware that your focus is grabbed. At the same time, if you are also aware that you are not focusing on your work or you are focusing on something else, then you are also mindful. So if you are aware that you are focusing, you are mindful, and if you are not aware, if you are also aware that you are not focusing, you are also mindful. Okay. I will also give an example. Let us say you are eating, and OCD obsession comes to your head. Now, if you are focusing on the obsession, then you will be absorbed. If you are aware that you are focusing on the obsession and you are not eating, then you are now mindful. Then you will have a choice to refocus, to first to relabel it. You will say this is an obsession, this is an OCD obsession, this is the OCD, or you say you can choose. Second, the second step, you will reframe it. Then you will say, this is not me, this is simply the sickness, the disease of OCD. This is the chemical balance, whatever you will say. So, but you will make this distance that this is not me, this is the disease. And the third step, you will refocus on the task on hand, or what you were doing before the attack of the OCD. These three steps is the therapy, and it involves focus and also refocus. But also this when your attention is grabbed by the OCD, and you will make a lot of energy to refocus your attention from the object of OCD obsession to the food or the task on the hand. This bringing back of the attention, of the focus, it is like a muscle that you should train it. The training of this muscle will help you not only during the meditation or during the mindfulness session or exercise, but it will also help you during the normal activity during the day when you are not focusing on, when you are not doing mindfulness, or so it will help you. This, the more you practice, the more this muscle will be bigger. I will explain in the next video more about the mindfulness. Thank you, take care, and bye bye.